Hi, I'm Les from Tabletop Tastings, and today I'm interviewing Radek Ignatow, a game designer from Poland with an upcoming Kickstarter project called Night, launching soon. Radek, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you get into game design?
Thank you. I'm very glad to be with you here and speak about my games. It's a very great deal to me to talk in English. And first of all, I'm never before was telling about my games in English language, so it will be a little bit hard for me because this is not my native language. This is something I was doing since childhood because I'm lone wolf all my life, and when I have 5 or 6, my best play was thinking the mechanics of the games and playing myself and role-playing systems. Here in the Poland in this time, which is the 90s, there was not much games available to buy, so I had to make it myself. And I was playing with my friends, with me alone, and that was my big hobby almost from the beginning of my life. And just a few years to make it commercial and to live from making the games, my whole life hobby, and now I am trying to do this as a professional designer.
That is fantastic. And you're from a smallish town as well, right? I was looking up the population, about 28,000,
Yes,
give or take where you're from. So I find that so awesome that you started making your own games to fill in that need there for it. Okay, now you've got an upcoming Kickstarter coming up called Night, and it's a unique print and play strategy game. Can you tell us a bit about your game?
I think the first thing I have to say about Night is a little bit my answer to Hadrian's Wall. When I saw the Hadrian's Wall, I really liked the idea of a complex roll and write game with some strategic theme and this vibe. And I wanted to do something a little bit similar to this, and this was my first inspiration. And of course, that gone much in the different direction from the Hadrian's Wall, but this was the first one. And the unique of the Knight is the complex roll and write mixed with the area control game. Show you some example. Like here I have the printed one, and this is the court card when we are fighting for the influence on the court. And here we have the scenario where we are using our troops and we are making the strategic decisions. So there's a mix of two totally different games in one thing. And also every time we choosing another knight with the different abilities and different skills. So this make one big game with mixing different mechanics. This from the beginning was something I want to inspire by Hadrian's Wall, but much farther go away from this idea.
That's awesome. I love combining those two elements, the area control with the roll and write. Super keen to try that out and see how it plays. Now, I believe this is your 6th print and play Kickstarter campaign, and you've had over 8,000 backers across the 5 that you've funded so far. So you're obviously doing something right here. What is it that drew you to print and plays in general, and what is it that you enjoy about creating this style of game?
I was a personal trainer at the gym, and when the pandemic begins, all gyms was closed, and my money ran away, and there was a hard time, and I was thinking how to earn some extra money, and because I was doing the board games all my life, I think about getting money from this. And at the same time, I was reading a lot of posts on Facebook when people was looking for free-to-play games in this time. And this make my idea to try do this, to make a print-to-play games available to people around the world. Firstly, it was a little bit, not Kickstarter, but Polish crowdfunding. It's called Experimento. And I make a little campaign with my games at this Polish crowdfunding. And when that was a success, my friends told me I should try the Kickstarter. And a year later, I tried my first Kickstarter with a lot of games bundle. This was a pack of these games I tried in the Poland market and the crowdfunding. And it wasn't a business idea. It was life forced me to do this.
Desperate times, right? Breeds innovation. That's right. Now, the artwork in your games, it's absolutely beautiful. How do you find your artists, and what's that process working with artists been like?
I have one artist, Michał Teliga, and he's my friend. And I found him many years before because we was playing in online game, Mountain Blade Warband. It's a medieval battle game, and we are playing online in this game, and we know each other. And I always knew he is a graphic, he is an artist, working with the board games and something like this. And when I started to commercial work with my games, because after my first campaign, I was only buying from the stock, the graphics. And next, I tried to find the artist. And at the first, I look at my friend. And this was very good choice. And I think it works really fine.
Yeah, your games look phenomenal. They look so good. The pads are good. The characters are good. They look great. Now, with how good they look, for some, needing to have a printer, preferably in color, can be a barrier for some. Have you ever thought about having physical copies of your game produced?
I still have this on my mind, and I'm a little bit fighting with this idea because I'm at this moment I am totally alone, only with my artist. And if I would try to physical version, it will mean this will be a much bigger business for me. Print and play at this form of now is only game designing for me. So I'm designer. I'm not a businessman. I'm very poor businessman. I mostly I really love to design to make the games. This is a little dream to me to make up physical versions of all of my games. I will try it in the future, not now. But at the night campaign, you can win a copy, physical copy during the campaign. I think
really?
a few of them only. I'm not sure I will make them with my bare hands, or I will try to get a little printing versions. But I have the plan to give the few to win physical versions of the night. And also in this campaign, there will be a tabletop simulator version to people who don't want to print or can't. So there will be a few options more to play the game.
For those that want to learn more about Night, when does your Kickstarter begin?
It will be the 16th of this month, so it will be very soon.
Okay, and how long are you keeping the Kickstarter up for?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. It will be 2 weeks. It is the little campaign, like always, the print and play as a little thing. So 2 weeks, I think, is good because soon after campaign, I can send the game to all people, the fastest deliver in Kickstarter. So 2 weeks waiting for it is good time, I think.
And if people want to follow Night or your other projects, how can they find you?
At the Instagram, they can find me just Radek Ignatow, simply my name. On the Facebook, they can follow the Hammer Dice. This is the name of my games, my website, Hammer Dice. And also the hammerdice.com is official page store when you can buy all my games in the print and play form. So there will be also the news about future games and available to late pledge after the Kickstarter. So hammerdice.com is my page when everyone can find me. Also Kickstarter and Facebook. Excellent.
I'm excited to stay in touch with that. And any last things you'd like to say about, any last plug for your game, or, if people have tried some of your other ones like Space Alone, Island Alone, anything you'd like to say to those people that may be interested in this game?
I'm hope they will enjoy as much as they enjoyed my previous games, because this is a totally different game. Have nothing similar with Island Alone, Space Alone, and Roll and Meow, because this is a strategic game. So I have hope everyone will like it. I think it's a pretty good game. So I hope everyone else will have same like me.
Well, here at Tabletop Tastings, we're very excited about your Kickstarter. We're going to follow, we're going to back, and we're excited to play and try it. So I want to thank you so much, Radek, for taking the time to meet with us.
Thank you so much. I hope your channel will grow and grow. It's a good thing, I think.
Low and slow. We're only 3 months in so far, so we have.
For the 3 months, I think is very good start.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. My name is Les. This is Tabletop Tastings, and we've been interviewing Radek Ignatow, who has an upcoming Kickstarter called Night, launching on January 16th. Thank you so much, Radek.
Thank you. Thank you very much.